Okay guys, this is my first time going back to Tractor Supply in, I went there twice since my stem cell transplant. Those are both back in, I don't know, early December. So, really excited. Guys, I'm here. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Gotta calm myself down for a minute. My heart's racing. It's just so weird to be entering back into the world again. I've been doing a lot. It's just been kind of isolated at the farm. This is my first bit of normal. Here we go. Okay guys, I moved inside. It feels so great. Just waiting for them to get me all loaded up here. I'm telling you, this place is literally it's my happy place. So here we go. We just gotta get our feed and then the rest of the stuff we need to get our day started. Super, super happy.
Uh-oh.
Sick days. Anything? Oh. Hi guys, I am in the greenhouse and just hitting these bad boys with a little bit of water. I have some tips to share with you guys. And I left the tag on this darn watering can so I could share some stuff. Let me see if I can find my other watering can. Okay guys, this is my baby waterer, and the only thing that I am not that fond of is that it doesn't have a spray on it. So I don't like that I have to be concerned with messing my seeds up. So I have a couple of different options today, guys. If you're like me, I'm very picky about how these seeds went into place to make sure that I'm not mixing any because of stuff like this. But the soil's pretty damp right now, which is really good. I just want them to germinate. I have not been keeping up with my journal. Oh, I've been so bad right now. I've had all this help coming out here to help me, and I have been exhausted. It's taking everything out of me trying to spend my time out here with people and getting so much work done. By the time I come in, I've literally been going to bed at 6 p.m. This right here is the perfect watering can for me, but it is not the perfect spout on it. Hey guys, that's enough. So this is my watering system for my greenhouse right now. I could do other stuff. This just has always worked better. I've had automatic waterers in here, but for right now, for what we're doing and everything, this actually works out really well. And I just can't use this anymore. It's driving me crazy. It's okay to wet them down with this. I'm looking through, did I misplace any seeds? Not that I can see. So, this has worked so well when it comes to right now. I've got dry trays right here. I like to keep the soil moist because, and I always water from top to bottom so they could drain down and water the ones below. And the ones below are in trays, so if anything spills through, it'll get caught. So we'll get this all soaked up here, okay? There we go. Nice and soaked. Okay, now, but as far as watering stuff, unless I'm watering in a trays like this, I don't. But this is the perfect size watering can for me. Even watering with this, my arms are burning right here. My muscles can't take it. I am literally regaining my strength in so many areas. So I don't want to overdo it by watering. So I've got another option I'm going to show you guys. So this right here, it's probably like maybe a quarter of a gallon, I would say, water. So I don't even know, maybe like 32 ounces or something. So this water here is the perfect weight, but it's not going to do the trick for me, not for what I need it to do. So I brought in, let me get you guys set up. Okay guys, we are here at the greenhouse, and I'm just going to show you a few of the things I grabbed today at Tractor Supply. Some of the key items that I need. Okay, so I know one of the great things about this channel is that you guys get to see somebody who is disabled, and I push my limits and I work within my abilities for that day. Some days I don't have ability, but most days I have some level of ability, and I use them every single day. So one of my things is really hard. Like, my muscles are very weak, and I can't do repetition. It's extremely hard for me to do stuff like that. And so, I went looking for a watering can this size, but I need one that has a spray spout on it because it's for my seedlings. So I need something that's gonna just kind of spray gently on them, and I couldn't find one. So this one is the perfect weight. I've only been in that greenhouse for a minute, and it like literally took everything out of me. They usually have these on hand all the time. It's their 1.5 gallon watering can. They're very cute. They've got a spray spout. It's not the best, like you really do have to have it fully over. Let me get some water in here for you guys. I've got soil below me, so you have to have it. And that's a very good rain flow there, right? Okay, that's awesome. But I had to have that bad boy filled to do that. And I have to have it turned all the way over. That's a lot of work. Especially when you're growing millions, thousands, hundreds of plants. So, this is my handy dandy waterer. The way that I grow would be way too hard to water everything with a drip system. I've done it in here, and it just doesn't work out well. It's not as efficient as doing it by hand. And if you're a gardener like I am, you're gonna want to make sure that you're doing it the way that you're okay with. So this sprayer here works really good. They actually have them on clearance right now from $12 to $7.29. So I was super stoked about snagging that bad boy. The watering can I showed you previously, the 1.5 gallon, that was $8.99. So I grabbed those. The good thing with that sprayer is I can fill it up, set it down, pump it, and then wand it around, pump it some more, or even have my daughter come in here and not really have to worry too much, because it's not going to be enough to, it does a very nice spray. So we'll show that at a later time, but it is a very nice open light spray, but enough to water them. And I scored some organic all-purpose fertilizer. So I love organic. I don't really use fertilizers out here, but it's great when I have plants that I'm growing as starter plants. So if they're seedlings, at some point once they're transplanted, and then I'm going to like put them into a nursery situation where I'm going to be selling them here or at a farmer's market, or if I'm going to be trying to keep them here and keep them growing, at some point they're going to need to be fed. Especially like I use soilless mixes, and it's one thing to germinate them in there and get them growing, but they're going to need to be fed. So of course on the back it can tell you here for like, you know, seed starting, vegetable gardens. It tells you everything. It'll tell you how to do it, and all the information is right in the back. So make sure you guys read all your packaging. But those were from $6.99 to $2.79. Guys, they're selling the same bags this year. This is just last year's bag. It didn't get sold last year, or, you know, whenever they restocked their shelf with it. So I was able to pick up 2 bags, which is great because I love a good discount. I do make like compost teas and other things like that to naturally fertilize with, and I really like to use Super Thrive on my small plants, and I actually use it on them depending on what it is. I'll use it on them as a foliar feed forever. I put Super Thrive in my foliar feed. Anytime I foliar feed, that's going to be in my mix, so that'll be another video at a later date. They do not sell that at Tractor Supply. The place I've been picking it up at locally, I was getting it at hydroponic stores, but Home Depot, usually they have it by the register, so I'll grab some while I'm there. But I have been using that, oh geez, my daughter's gonna be 17, so I've been using that for 19 years. It is a wonderful, wonderful product, and Super Thrive, Thrive Alive, I believe is what it is. I'll try to find it and link it, or copy and paste a picture in here or something for you guys so that you can see. The bottle that I usually have is lost with those tomato seeds that I'm gonna probably talk about for 10 years. But yeah, so I've got a few other items in the house I want to show you guys, and I'll put this video together and hopefully get it posted today, and then work on editing all of the ones from this last over about the last 10 days that I still haven't gotten to you guys. There's so much footage, so much has changed, so I'm gonna get that going. But hopefully this is helpful for anybody who struggles with gardening and especially watering. There's spray wands like this that you can hook up to your hose, and there's misters and things as well. So right now I'm in the middle of redoing my water. So that's another video. I can go off into left field. I'm so sorry guys. But basically I need to run water lines, and I don't do I'm not doing permanent water lines. I do temporary water lines, and so I use this irrigation hose, and I will put the fittings on it to run it from my spigot to here, and each individual thing will have its own zone on it, and then I can hook a hose up onto here and have that into my greenhouse, which I like to use those shrink hoses or flex hoses. But my daughter actually finds them. Usually we get them at grocery outlet. They have a really good deal on them, but they look like a hair scrunchie. And so that's what we've used in here. And then we put a mister spray on them, and we'll go like that when things are more full blown. But for right now, when I'm only doing tray at a time, you guys seen what I had to water. It wasn't like I had a lot. I like to use this other sprayer method. And at some point that sprayer will have some type of Super Thrive or other feeding fertilizers added into it, organic of course, or semi-organic, because I don't believe that Super Thrive is necessarily, I don't think it's organic at all. And I'm pretty sure Omri makes that as well. Is it Omri? I think so. Yeah, Omri. Omri, I don't know if I'm saying it right, so if I'm not, please forgive me. But I'm pretty sure that they make that as well. Here's some other things. We're just gonna go through the greenhouse, guys. This is General Hydroponics. It's a pH up, pH down kit for hydroponic gardening. Love that. Okay. And I love to use the Alaska Grow and Bloom, and that's not necessarily organic either, but it's natural. And I will use that. I use it for foliar feeding. Most of my stuff that I do is foliar feeding, unless I'm doing hydroponic, and then it'll be in the watering system. I will probably be putting in a oh gosh, it's like a, not a valve, but it's a connection that goes in between your watering system, and you can put your fertilizers into there, and it'll water in through our drip lines. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of that this year just to try it out. I think I'll like it. I've got some horse products in my stuff. And then this one here, another clearance item, but base nutrients. This is Root Farm, another hydroponic, but you can use it on all plants. And this is probably a 2 or a 3 part. This is the base, so that's part 1. Let's see. This one, ooh, don't open. This one is for veggie. So I pick up stuff like this So I try to be as organic as possible, but I also am on a budget. So whatever I can do within our budget, within our means, I do so. So when I find it and I can use it, I grab it. We are not a certified organic farm. We just try to garden with organic, with the respects of organic being our goal. So maybe one day we'll be able to go to be a fully organic farm, but we're starting from the base, and we've got soil that needs amendments, and so we have to supply that to our plants. But we would never use just store-bought regular products. So if you've used any of those, like that Root Farm one, I've used the Alaska before, I love it. And I use fish fertilizer a lot too. But if you've used any of the other stuff, let me know. Let me know how you liked it, and how you used it, and like what application and whatnot. Then I've got new tables out here for our classroom. So you guys can see the mess behind me. There's still stuff that has to be picked up and done, but we've got new trays. Those will be what we use for everything from harvesting, getting things from point A to point B out to the farm stand, and for our services. They'll also be used when people are picking up their orders as like shopping carts to get their stuff to their car. But these tables here are so beautiful. I've got 2 high top for people sitters, and they are so comfortable, you guys. And this wonderful gaming table over here. I know most kids are like, oh, I want a game. Well, you know what, like, how awesome is that? It needs a good scrub down, but it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna make some great memories and offer some kids a really good time here through our learning programs. We never needed tables and chairs before. I would just tell people, hey, if you need to sit down, like most we would just sit on the ground, dirty ground. Tell them, I always say, be ready to get dirty. Like, don't wear anything you like. No good shoes, no good pants, just you're coming to a farm, be ready to get dirty. So my arm is so tired. I've got to go, guys, but I'm gonna catch you inside the trailer in a minute. I'm gonna show you the other items I have that I have not shared with you yet and get this video up to you. Yay, guys, they are laying again. Woohoo! Hey guys, I'm back. I'm in the trailer. Some of you guys have asked about the little piñata. We went for treatment. We brought that back for Alyssa. Alyssa loves unicorns. His name is Steve. I was going to introduce him. So that is Steve. He's the piñata. He is our token mascot here in the trailer. And yes, Alyssa loves unicorns. So I'm going to go through some of the other items that I've gotten on clearance, some of the things I've purchased, some of my staple things that I need for growing. One of them I left inside the greenhouse. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. I can't believe I forgot it. Okay, well, let me just get a little sippy sip here of my energy drink. All natural energy, by the way. None of that stuff. Hydro Farm seed mat. Okay, this is great for seedlings if you're going to start them for propagation. It literally has everything written on here for you. So great. It tells you everything. What temperatures, all of that. You can also buy a thermostat that you plug this into to run it with. This is Hydro Farm. I love Hydro Farm products. No, we are not sponsored by, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Not sponsored by anybody. What's that other thing, Liz? Like, we're not affiliated. We're not affiliated with anything. I'm literally just like a little farmer doing something and sharing stuff. Okay, so this was actually a seedling starter kit though. And so maybe one day. It came with, I think this is a 72 plug tray. So I will put my growing medium into this plug tray here. And then that plug tray goes into this tray, which is a water reservoir. It'll catch any water as I water them. And then this here is wonderful for a humidity dome. So This is a beautiful little kit. We'll be doing this in the trailer just for fun. I would like Alyssa to get some herbs started. She loves to have an herb garden. And so I felt like this is a great way to give her a space right now. She can have it instantly. So this is going to be something that she can use. And these can be used at any time for propagating or germinating. So I really, really enjoy these. And Hydrofarm is just a wonderful tried and true brand that I've used for years. So, and once again, I got this on clearance like last year or the year before at, I think it was last season's Tractor Supply. So always check your clearance there. Okay, this one here, guys, I needed new gardening tools, and I am very, very picky about my gardening tools. I had this set that I bought for my grandma. It was a Martha Stewart set. It was a fairly expensive to me set. I want to say it's probably like in the $50 or $60 range, which to me is a lot of money to spend on garden tools. And this one I found is actually called Go Garden Armor. This one I got on Amazon. I did make sure that I thoroughly read up on everything, and the packaging is phenomenal. So I guess I should show you guys like how it opens. So their box is really cool. It opens up like this. It's closed there. Hi babe, good morning. Oh no. You've got it like this. It gives you a nice little thank you for choosing this tool set. Are you gonna go to the store at all? Okay. And then here are the tools. So I love it. It's got some spades in there and whatnot, but this right here, it's a stainless steel set and beautiful. Okay, but look guys, how cool is this? You can like put your seeds on here and just plant directly. Okay, I love that. When you're harvesting, if you're harvesting things that need to be cut from under the ground, like possibly asparagus and things like that, usually you would have like an asparagus knife. You can use the side of this. So it's really good for multiple things. This has got like the little prongs. You can pull weeds up with it. And it's even got like a twine cutter right here. I mean, how amazing is this one tool by itself? On top of that, it can measure for you how deep you're planting. I just love that. So that was one of the ones that was like, okay, I really want to have that. But then after reading through all the reviews of how great the quality is and stuff, I will definitely be buying this for future giveaways for people, because I just want to encourage people to garden, and tools like this will last you a lifetime. Yeah, they will. They'll just last you a lifetime. You can have them until you're keeping them together. And then this shovel, this little spade, look at this. Look how cool the shape is on this. Super sturdy and thick. Okay. So I love that. Great scoop style shovel. And then, oh, last one. Can I get it out of there? Oh, there it is. I know it's so loud. Sorry, guys. This one. Different in size. It's curled in more. Great for if you're like transplanting. You can kind of stick it in there and pull it over. You can put your plants or your plug in the ground. So definitely like that. So that's Garden Armor, and I'm going to try to link this stuff for you guys. I'm going to try to find links and be really great about that, but I'm new to all of this. Okay, garden tags. These are another super important thing. You want to know what you're growing. And if you're planting your own seeds, you're going to want to be able to keep track of that. So these ones I got in like a multicolored. I prefer to have this style because I really like to write the entire thing on it, and then if I want to write anything on the back side I can, but it just gives me that option to have the space to write something. So that was another Amazon find. And oh, these are the lights. So these are some garden lights. I believe they're like 400 lumens, and we put these up last night. They work amazing. I got them on a lightning deal on Amazon, so I think I paid like 19 bucks for them. And it was a wonderful $19 because now like everywhere from our drive-through gate right past the trailer is lit up. I only have like a couple other fixtured lights that are on our outbuildings in the house, and so it really gave us some brightness. They're motion censored, and I'll be ordering more of these because I want them everywhere now. And they're super bright, super bright. So that is pretty much the basics of like what I have in here to order. Yes. Last dish. Okay, good job. So that is the last of the items that I wanted to show you guys right here. And I'm gonna catch up, like I told you guys, all those videos that are in queue that have not been edited. I'm gonna try to throw them together. They may not be as well edited as previous ones, because I'm just gonna try to get this content out to you guys so you guys can see what it takes for us to build this farm to what it needs to be to open, or to reopen, should I say, and like everything that goes into it, all the hands that come together. When I say it's a community farm, I mean it. Like it really does take a village to get this farm going. So we've been blessed to have so many wonderful farm partners join us in this journey, and each day it just keeps getting better, and we will continue to just chip away every day trying to get everything in order to get this place open. I have a bunch of catalogs I want to share with you guys. One of the videos coming up is going to be all about bulk orders. So I know some people want to get into market gardening and you need to figure out where you can get your bulk seeds from. I will share with you guys who I order from and their catalogs, so that way you guys can get their catalogs as well. Hopefully I will have those videos out by this weekend. And then we are going to talk chickens. It is that time of year. I have 2 months till my next treatment, and I would really like to get some baby chicks here in the brooder and get them going before I take off, so that way I can come back and I can have me some little teenage birds. They won't really be teenagers, but they grow so fast, so it'd be amazing to just have that. And baby chicks bring me so much joy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my video all about my little things that I have to have, and I'll show you my other. It's a little tiny cedar. It's a little tiny cedar, and it almost looks like a compass. It looks like this, but round. So imagine it like round. It has a little plastic lid that goes on top, and you pour your little seeds in there, and then you just gently put them into each one. It works really good for smaller seeds, and some people don't necessarily know how to use them, and I'll do a video, but I just take a little toothpick, like a skewer, and just dust in however many I want to plant at a time. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.